parasailing and autonomous car riding and dinner cruising. Today is a little more of a chill day, so we've went for a walk on the beach. Those of you who are faithful Mrs. Carnes and me followers know that when we come to Clearwater Beach, one of the things that we always do, it's a tradition, is to walk to the rock wall. So we went by the rock wall in a boat out there just yesterday, and now we're inland and getting a little bit of a different point of view for it today. So today we're going to take a walk on the beach, get in the pool, have a little more of a relaxing day. It's our last, well, it's not really our last full day. It's our second to last full day in Clearwater Beach. But we're going to enjoy this beautiful weather in this beautiful place.
What's for dinner tonight, Clint?
Well, we're just gonna have a little salad. From the Columbia 1905 salad, their world famous 1905 salad. And this is enough for Mrs. Carnes and me just to eat dinner tonight. So, are you hungry? No, this is actually 8 entree size orders. We've got 7 folks that we're eating tonight. So I just thought I'd throw an extra one in. And I just said, put it in a big bowl and we'll just make it up ourselves. So we've done this before. There's another one of these bowls here in the cabinet from a few years ago. I guarantee you, this looks like an enormous amount of salad. It will all be eaten in the next couple of days.
And it comes with bread?
It comes with fresh Cuban bread as well.
Mm-hmm.
The next day.
So we just finished up breakfast at Maggie Mae's Diner, one of our go-to places when we come to Sand Key and Clearwater Beach. Mrs. Carnes has her normal duo combo. I don't remember what I had, but it was really, really good. And it's our last full day before we have to get on a plane tomorrow and go back to a lot colder temperatures. She said a minute ago that it was nice to feel warm air blowing on her toes. So we're going to enjoy the rest of the day. I think we've got some dinner plans tonight. And it's been a fun trip, and I'm thinking that our last day is going to be a great and enjoyable one. So our last night in Clearwater Beach, we have driven south to Middle Grounds. It's a restaurant that we've been to 4 or 5 times. It's one of our favorites. We're here with our friends tonight, looking to get some really good seafood, and it's a perfect way to conclude a really great trip to Florida. So I'm sorry?
What you drinking?
A pretty lady brought me a gin and tonic.
Yeah.
So sipping on that, it took us an hour through a very circuitous route to get here tonight because something was happening on the road. There was a bad accident or something, but we're glad we're here. Looking forward to a great meal. Cheers.
Cheers.
Pretty lady, what are you drinking tonight?
I have a huckleberry lemonade.
A huckleberry lemonade.
Yep.
And what's in a huckleberry lemonade?
A blueberry vodka muddled with basil and some lemonade, a little bit of lemon, and a little bit of lime.
Yum, yum.
Very good.
Yum. Cheers.
Cheers.
On it after reported carjacking at a main street in Dunedin. The suspect allegedly fled in the vehicle, carjacked another vehicle in Union Shores. So we just figured out what caused all the traffic, but evidently there was a carjacking in Dunedin, and the guy drove the car south and carjacked someone else in Indian Shores. And so there were multiple crashes as a result of that carjacking. There are bad, stupid people in the world everywhere. It's a Orin, O-R-I-N, Swift, Orin Swift. And it's a Pinot Noir. It's called Slander. That's the name of the wine. But
Slander?
he has weird names to his wine.
For you guys being with me, and Dan would be thrilled to have you.
Well, I'm thrilled too.
Have us all together.
I'm thrilled too. But thank you for having us. It's good to be. This is the first time we've all been together in 2 years.
Yeah.
The difference. Oh, that looks good. Tuna bites, wasn't that what they called it?
I'm just gonna slide those over to my side of the table.
I think I wanted those, not you.
I know.
You
I'll
better share.
with you, my
You
love.
better share.
I will. I promise.
They look yum.
And tonight we're drinking a 2019 Slander Orin Swift Pinot Noir. Very, very nice. A higher level Pinot Noir. Very happy to have it.
Why'd you hold that in front of your face?
So you can get a picture of it.
I already got one.
So I'm sorry that I held it in front of my face.
Picture of it.
So for you loyal Mrs. Carnes and Me followers, you know that when we went to Maine, Mrs. Carnes ate octopus every single night that we were there. So we've chosen a grilled octopus salad as our salad tonight. We're going to split it, although I have a feeling more of it's going to go on that side of the table than this side of the table.
Funny. It looks good.
So I've crafted the perfect bite almost. Now I have. So here we go.
What do you think? It's different than what we had in
So
Maine, but it's good, don't you
It's a
think?
unique combination of a couple of things. The vegetables are cold. The octopus is hot and grilled. You can taste the smoke from the char on the octopus. And then the vegetables are sort of cold sauteed. They're sauteed and they're cold. They have a little bit of heat to them, a little bit of spice to them. There's eggplant and onion and zucchini and
Peppers
some
and
bell
onions.
peppers and onions. Very nice. I could eat a big plate of that, I think.
Yeah, that was good. Very good.
Can that be our thumbnail? Got the lamb shank, mashed potatoes, root vegetables. This looks really good.
Got the grouper. What was it? It was pecan and mango encrusted grouper. Okay.
So we're gonna sing happy birthday to you?
To you.
To you.
To you.
To you.
To you.
To you.
Happy.
You already sang to me once.
Happy.
Wait.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mrs. Carnes and Rick. Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Blow it out.
Go ahead, Rick. Blow.
Blow it out, Rick.
No.
Go ahead. I can't blow it out and film at the same time. Too hard.
Oh.
Whoa! There
I
we
think it's the
There
most
we
disgusting thing.
Get you in the good light.
Bye! Thank you.
So say, come visit us.
Oh, come visit us at Middle Grounds, Treasure Island.
Yeah, I did. I got worst place on the beach.
Worst place
Worst, W-R-S-T. Warm beer, lousy food. Home of sloppy johns. This is what it says.
So sometimes when you're with your friends, you make good decisions, and sometimes maybe not.
Questionable. We don't know yet. Should we go in? There's no special. There's nothing special. Neither are you. No, we don't know where the cat is. Who's the cat?
Red stripe. Yay for beer! Oh friends, it's very early. It's dark, the clock outside, and we are on our way to the airport. That's our driver, since he's 5 minutes away. We have a very early morning flight on Southwest. It's about a $200 difference per person in flight fares between dark o'clock and late evening. So we decided to do the dark o'clock, but
Do you want to tell us about last night's journey home?
so we sort of alluded to the carjacking that went on last night in the area, which was very, very random and strange for an area like this to have that happen. But as we left Middle Ground and drove back toward the condo last night, we had to stop and reroute again because they were still, I guess, reconstructing crime scenes. I don't know how many crashes it caused. I haven't looked at any of the headlines this morning. So it was a circuitous route home last night as well, but we all made it back, had a great dinner. If you're ever in the area, go see Linda at Middle Ground. She took wonderful care of us. The staff was wonderful. So we've eaten there several times. It's a great meal, great time. If you're in, I think they're in Madeira Beach or just south of Madeira Beach. If you're in that area looking for somewhere to go eat dinner, I would highly recommend Middle Ground. And so we're gonna begin the journey back toward Missouri here in a moment. I forgot to tell you about one of the places that we stopped on the way home last night. It was I guess you could call it a bar or a fossilized collection of things where they serve alcohol. It's a place called Mahuffer's. Had encountered it. We had heard about this place for several years, and people leave dollar bills and some of their underwear behind whenever they go to visit. So there is a Mrs. Carnes and me dollar bill taped on the wall in Mahuffer's. It was kind of an interesting place. Not really our kind of scene, but it was a cool place to go and see. It was a fun thing to do.
Welcome everyone aboard Flight 761, service to St. Louis. The flight attendants will
St. Louis, there's a line of weather between here and there. We're going to fly a little bit longer route, go to the west of that weather system and come into St. Louis from the south. So 2 hours, 40 minutes of flying time.
back in Missouri after a relatively uneventful flight that lasted, I think, 2 hours and 30 minutes. It was a little longer than normal because the pilot had to fly around the line of thunderstorms that was going through the straight line path back to Missouri from Florida. And so we're back in the St. Louis area, driving toward home. And I thought that we wanted to, first of all, say we had a great trip with our friends. It was wonderful. It was wonderful to get around our friends again and see them. We've done that. It's the first time we've done that in maybe 2.5 years. So it was good to see everybody. We had a lot of fun. And I think I said this earlier that we took a really early flight out this morning. The flight left at like 6:05. And we did that because it was only $69 fares. I'm not so sure Mrs. Carnes thinks that the money saved is worth it. It was a really early wake up. And we flew Southwest, the first time that we've done that in, I think, since 2019. I think there were a lot of people taking advantage of those low fares. The flight to Florida and the flight back from Tampa to St. Louis were both completely full.
Yeah.
There was not an empty seat in either one of the flights. So I think
the airport was crazy.
The airport was very
completely
busy.
Full too. At that early of a morning.
And there's advantages and disadvantages to flying in and out of St. Louis.
There are.
When you fly Southwest, you get a sometimes convoluted bag scenario. How many flights were on the board on one conveyor? Southwest has 2 conveyors in Terminal 1, and they had all the luggage coming back in on one conveyor.
I think something was wrong with the other one.
So how many flights were all the luggage was coming in at the same time? 8?
The board was full.
So, if we fly into our little airport in Cape, it literally takes like 4 minutes to get your bags. We were probably there for 30 minutes.
Probably.
Before our bags showed up. So
it's okay. It wasn't that bad.
And so it's not flying first class. We have a trip coming up here in a few weeks that we have some United first class tickets that we booked. It'll be a different experience connecting. We're going a little farther. I think Mrs. Carnes may go home, take a little nap, and she'll feel refreshed and think about all the money she saved by flying on Southwest, which I consider to be a discount airline.
Yeah, it was good though.
So
it wasn't that bad.
Thank you for tuning in, watching our escapades in Florida. We had a lot of fun. Thank you for tagging along. More videos coming out. So thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Hope that you too are living the good life.
It's such a hot day. I needed to cool down. And I really know why.